journal just came in. This is Olivia. Welcome back to my channel, and this video is going to be all about setting up my new journal. I got some video requests lately to do videos surrounding journaling, and if you've ever watched my channel before, you would know that I really like to journal, but surprisingly it's actually been so long since I journaled. I used to have a bullet journal which I made multiple videos about this channel, but I quit that just because it kind of felt like a chore. But because I'm starting to try and get back to be healthy and be more mindful and friends with myself, I guess, I got another journal. This one is not going to be in a bullet journal format, but it is going to be similar. I don't know why, but the color on my phone looks really ugly. I promise that it's not. I got the Paper Age recycled dotted notebook. I got it in the shade, I believe, blush pink. I got the recycled one because, I don't know, I wanted to feel like I was doing good for the world. But you're going to come along with me in this video to completely set up my journal, as well as just listen to me telling you about how much I love journaling and how much it benefits me and how much it can benefit you too. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna start by opening my journal. I have this cute little cloud X-Acto knife. I think I got it from Emu or something like that. Here is the journal. It's a cute little pink color, and the inside is just plain and dotted, which is exactly what I want. Before we get started on actually journaling, I'm going to be talking about all the products that I'm going to be using and the stationery that I'm going to be using. So for pens and writing, I have a few different ones. Mostly I use these jelly rolls. These are the Jelly Roll 06 Sakura pens. I absolutely love them. I've talked about them so many times on my channel before just because of how amazing they are. Then also the Micron. I personally use the 05 ones. You can use whichever one, it doesn't really matter. They're all great, but I personally prefer the 05 one. And then for pencils, I just use these big sparkly ones because they're cheap. This entire set of monoliners, I honestly don't know how much I'll be using these, but I might be using a few ones. I don't really know yet. That is really all the stationery that I'm going to be using. If you see me using color pencils, I will be using Prismacolors. I don't have them over here right now. I'm not even sure if I will use them, but I don't know. Now I'm going to start with journaling. I'm sorry this is kind of a weird angle, but to be honest, I just don't have anything better. I'm just going to be on this angle just to kind of show you how I'm going to lay out my journal, and then probably for the tour at the end. So to lay out my journal, I want to have a calendar for each month, and then many pages to actually write every month. Instead of a bullet journal, I kind of want this to act as more of a reflection journal, where I do many different pages, such as the ones on screen now. But I do want to start with a calendar, and I'm just going to do the April calendar because that's what month it is. Now I have my calendar made, and I think I'm just going to add a little bit of decoration and color. This is now the first page of my journal. I'm honestly trying to go for a more minimalistic theme. I just don't want to overcrowd it, and I want it to be cute at the same time. Now over here, I am just going to write a little space for some reflections. Now I am going to leave multiple pages blank for this, so there's really not much more else I can do after. But for right here, I can do some more stuff. I'm going to be making a vision board, which I honestly just haven't done in such a long time. I'm also going to be reflecting for the day. So if you watched my April reset video, you know that I have something in my Notion that gives me journaling prompts. I quickly journaled about what I love. I just found this journal prompt from my website that I have in my Notion that generates me a journal prompt. I do have a diary that I write in every day, so I keep these reflections rather small because most of what I have to say is written down in my diary. And now that I am done with this part of my journal, I'm going to be making my vision board. It is it's now the next day, and instead of working on my vision board right now, I promise we'll do that at the end of this video, but I just felt like that spot was a weird spot for it, and I also wanted to do some other stuff in this journal. Yesterday I was honestly just feeling kind of down, and I did not really feel like journaling that much, or like working on this that much. So we left off at the reflections page here, which I am going to leave this space and this space as well for reflections. I don't even know if that'll be enough space, but it's just going to have to work. And then on this page, my plans are to write about goals, what I want and don't want out of this month, and also kind of like who I want to become in this month and how I'm going to get better within this month. I also have some other ideas on how I'm going to journal, but I will show you guys that all at the end, because instead of the like overhead format that I'm going to do yesterday, I'm just going to kind of do a time lapse of me, what it looks like as I'm journaling, and I will voice that over. So yeah, I will see you guys there. In this part of me journaling, I was kind of journaling about my goals, and also I was creating a weekly planner page. You will see both of these in the journaling tour at the end of the video, but for now I'm not going to show you just because it's kind of impractical. Hi guys, so it's actually been a few days since I last recorded, and because I had some free time at school and just after school in general, I decided to go ahead and finish my journaling spread. I thought it would be more interesting for me to talk about the finished product and show you guys the finished product rather than you guys see a time lapse of me making it. I'm going to start on the calendar and the reflections page. Honestly, I've been pretty busy this week, and whenever I was journaling, I was working on finishing the journaling spread and not really reflecting. So I do have 2 reflections here, and then I also have my calendar, which I have yet to add anything else to, but as you know, the month progresses, I will be sure to add it. I have this very like cute pink theme going on. It just like I am only using one color, and it's just this one pink. Honestly, it's because I don't have any more colors. So as I have this reflection page here, I left myself 2 blank pages so I can easily reflect throughout the month and I won't run out of space. Once you flip the page after that, I have my goals page here where I've written down some of the goals for myself this month, and then I also have a little reflection box on how I can complete my goals. How did I complete my goals and what was the best part of my month? I used to also reflect on the negative parts of my month, but I thought I would just keep this more positive, as I kind of already have a diary, as I said earlier in this video. That's where kind of all the negative stuff goes. I also put a photo reflection of kind of like, that's what I'm calling it, and I can add like pictures that represented my month. This is something new that I'm trying, so I don't know how much I'll like that. Then this is what we're going to be doing next. I have a space left here for my vision board. I just left this page because I felt like this is like the best page. I was going to put it on the page earlier, like in the journal, but I decided not to. The next page here is a to-do list this month that I honestly have not filled out yet. Then I have my watch list, my playlist, and then I'm just gonna put like maybe a cute little picture here, and then this month's videos, so for my YouTube channel, so I can easily plan out things. If you want a tour of my Notion, I would be so glad to give it. Just let me know if that would be a video you are interested in. Here I have all of this, which we are about to fill out in a moment. I have a weekly spread for each week, and it is starting at the 8th of April because that was Monday this week, and then I also have this week and this week, and that marks pretty much the end of April. I am missing like 2 days, but you know, that's fine. Here I kind of filled out random things, and I have, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I had to put Sunday at the end just because I like to have Sunday as my relaxing day, so I kind of put more space for it of kind of things that I can do to relax. Next to that, since we do have 8 boxes, I have a week's reflection, which I have not filled out yet because the week is not over. Then each page here is the same, and then I have this page that I just started I think yesterday, and it's a spring break to-do list. So it's school related, Etsy related, YouTube related, just a bunch of things like that, so I can keep myself organized during spring break, which is what I'm on now because it's Friday. Now that I have given you a tour of my journal, I am going to get all of my images from Pinterest, which is what we saved earlier. I'm going to get all of those, and I'm going to print them out, cut them out, and then I will see you whenever I have all of those to assemble the vision board. I would show you guys me making it, but I feel like it will be a little boring. here is how the vision board turned out. Truthfully, I just did it myself because I felt like it would be more entertaining for you to not watch as many time lapses like I said earlier. But here is how it turned out. I think it's super cute. As you can see, it focuses a lot on pink and white, and also having fun, getting good grades, being productive, eating healthy food, everything like that. Now I'm going to work on some reflections, such as this one of how I can complete my goals, as well as putting some more things on my calendar, as well as reflecting. So let's get started with that. Finished both my reflection here as well as the one about how I complete my goals. The actual reflection that was just a few pages over is quite personal, so I'm not going to read it, but I will read out to you the goals one. So the topic is how I can complete these goals, and I answer by journal every day about my progress. And what I mean by this is kind of reflecting on my progress on how I'm completing these goals and how I am working hard to get there, whether it be in this journal, my thoughts journal, or my diary. Another thing that I said was take time to think and kind of think about what I'm doing and if it is working me towards those goals or working me farther away. And then practice mindfulness, which is kind of like one of my goals, I guess, but this just helps me stay motivated to have my goal. And then that leads into my next point, which is to stay motivated, and that is just to keep reminding myself how I will feel once I complete these goals and how I can do it. And yeah, that is all for my journal. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed and that this motivated you to journal as well.
Most in glasses got me feeling like your clothes are so pretty.